Good afternoon, happy Monday, friends. My name is Ray with Dizzy Designer. We are going to do the Halloween insert for the 12-inch farm truck, the new farm truck sitter. So here is the 12-inch farm truck sitter. Comes with a little base so that you can make it into a sitter. This is the 24-inch truck. This one I do not have available on my website yet. I do have a friend that has that if you want the giant truck, but I do have the mini truck available, 12-inch truck. And what we're going to do is the attachments or the inserts for Halloween tonight. And then if we have time, which I don't think we will, it does take some time to paint these, we'll work on painting the truck. So my truck I'm actually going to paint for Christmas. I want my little truck to be for Christmas and I want it to be red. But I'm going to go ahead and tip you guys down and we can go ahead and get started. So we've got our license plate that says Boo. Okay. And then we have got the back of the truck says Halloween. And then the main part of the truck has a little bottle of poison, the jack-o'-lantern, and eek with a bat. Oh, there's actually another bat, so we can put some bats on here wherever we want to. Oh, and there's a buckle for my hat too that I had misplaced. So we're gonna go ahead and paint this one tonight. And I don't even have any idea for colors. I do think I want to stick with a black or dark blue background. I did one live last night. Where did I put that one? Let me see if I have it. Just a second. I don't have it right here. I don't know where I put it. I painted one live last night on YouTube that you guys can go and see. And I did black for the background. That's gonna bother me. Where did I put that? I don't know. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. Hopefully, maybe I'll think about where I put it and I can show you guys before we're done. Hi, Kathy. How are you today? I think we're gonna stick with like greens, purples, orange, yellow, white, black. My favorite traditional Halloween color. So here we go. We've got a black. I like a lime green for Halloween. And maybe this purple. And then I like these for my white colors. Did I get everything? I think so. Hi, Karen. Hello, Tracy. All right, and then some sponges. Let's get some sponges. And some paintbrushes. I did not get any water, but that's all right. Hey, Patty. Okay, so what should we start with? These look like little bones. I don't know if you noticed that. Don't look at my fingernails. I just ripped off some nails this afternoon, and they look horrible. Hi, Wanda. I got the hiccups. Sorry, friends. Okay. Let's start with this piece. This one looks fun. I'm gonna make the poison be green. That sounds like fun. Hi, Cheryl. And then maybe I'll do this in black, the little cauldron it looks like, with green letters there. And then our poison, I can have little white bones and do this in purple maybe. Regular jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, I'm starting to see it come together now. Hello, Cheryl. Hi, Carol, Jennifer. How was everybody? All right, I'm just gonna get a little bit of some colors on here that I know I want to use. Let's see, did I get orange? I got orange, yellow, green. We'll need some black for this too. Hi, Jenny. No, not Jenny. Sorry, Jeannie. Looked at the screen too fast there. Okay. And I like to reuse all my sponges as much as I can. So let's go into, I'm gonna do my purple poison bottle over here first. I don't even know if it should be purple. Maybe it should just be black. I'm going with purple. So here we go. Our bottle of poison is going to be purple. And then I'm going to do lime green for the little bubbles to make it look like poison. And those will get glued on right up there. Isn't that super cute? Super cute, super cute. All right. Then, gotta have some orange for our jack-o'-lantern here. And let's see, the hat's gonna come all the way down and cover, so I don't have to go up any higher than that. So I don't know, I know I've sold a few of the farm trucks. I got a few orders for trucks to cut tonight again. So I don't know if you're one that's painted one already, but I'm obsessed with them. Let me show you the truck again. So there's my fall truck, the 24-inch truck. We are working on the 12-inch truck inserts tonight. So the 12-inch trucks are available on my website, as well as quite a few inserts. I have more to get cut and listed. I'm hoping to have them listed by the end of the week. Saturday at the latest they should be listed. I'm really hoping for like Thursday, but I'm trying to be realistic. The blanks are actually available on my website. Hi Valerie. Hello Juanita. Okay. And then we're gonna do our little black cauldron. Let's see here. I wasn't as careful on the orange side, but I do want to be careful over here because I don't want to get it up into my pumpkin, which I just did. That's all right. Let's see if I can clean some of that extra paint off here. Ugh. I smudged it. I made it worse. That's okay. It's a shadow now. Hello, Anne. Okay. Oh, and then I wanted to do the Econ green. Where'd my green go? Here we go. This, I believe, I said that I was done with fall and stuff, but then I decided to do these to show the different Halloween ones off. I don't think I have. If I have any fall, there'd be one more, and then everything's gonna be Christmas after this. Little poison bubbles. Let's do our bones in white. Hey Vicky. I need to get some more of the white chalk paint. All right. Stick this over here. Hi, Gina. All right, so there's what we're looking like so far. I'll turn it around for you guys in a minute. I'm gonna do a black hat and a purple, I believe, purple stripe across the hat. Pulling some more purple because we got green in a couple of spots already. Oh, got white on my sponge. That's all right, just gives it some dimension. No big deal. All right, so there's that part. I'm gonna use a brush to do this next part. I do not use all chalk paint. Nope, I use a lot of Apple Barrel. Apple Barrel is my favorite, but I do like to use the white Waverly chalk paint. I think that covers the best for white because white's hard to cover. And I use it with black too. But mostly I just use the acrylic paints from Apple Barrel. And I like them because they're nice and cheap. I think the last time I went, they were still like 55 cents or 59 cents, something like that for a bottle, 2-ounce bottle. All right, so there's that. And then I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get out some gold and do some actual gold on that, but let me kind of put it together for you to show you what we're looking like. So there is our main piece for our truck, okay? Let me set this off to the side and let it dry. And then we can do that in just a second. I want to use some folk art gold for that. Okay, let's do Halloween. I'm gonna do the background in black. That is the only part that I know so far. I don't know if I want to do the bones in just white. Maybe. We'll see here in just a second. What do you think? Should we do them in just white? Oh, that'll be super fun to do winter projects with the grandkids. The chalk paint is good. It does give you good coverage. It's more expensive. Like I said, I just use it for white mostly, sometimes the black as well, but this black that I'm using right here is not chalk paint, it's just the acrylic. And I just go with the cheap brand. I did use all, what was it? Gosh, what's the other brand of paint I used to use? It was a more expensive brand of paint. And it was good too, I'm not saying it wasn't, but I didn't notice enough of a difference on my projects to pay the extra for it. So I just go with the cheapest, not the cheapest, I guess, you can probably get cheaper, but cheap paint. Hi, Joan. All right, so we have got a black back of our truck now. And let's see. Should I do these in like candy corn colors so I can make them? I wish I could find the one from last night. What did I do with that? Let me check one other spot, friends. Hold on just a second. Ah, I found it. I had it on my shipping station where I couldn't see it. So the one that we did last night, I did in candy corn colors. And I just ombre'd it. So I could do that, or I could just do it in white because they are bones. So here's our spooky Boo Crew is the one that we did last night. And if you want to watch that replay, it's available on YouTube. Waverly is the chalk paint, and this comes from Walmart as well. So Waverly chalk paint in white and black. If you were going to do that, I would suggest those two colors. And then the other brand that I use mostly is Apple Barrel, and that comes from Walmart as well. You can get packs of it from Walmart, or you can buy them individually most of the time. And a lot of times I just get the individual colors that I want. All right, let's just do white. I think that's the only vote that I had was for white, and I think that is a good option because they are bones. So let's see here. I want to make sure I'm painting the right side of everything. I've been known on occasion to accidentally paint the back side of them so that the letters are backwards, but you can always flip it. It just causes you more work, that's all. I'm gonna wait to set these on here because they're definitely getting a lot of paint on the edges. Hello, Shauna. You are welcome. If you're feeling like getting some fun ones, like some metallics, I'm gonna use that in just a minute to show you guys. And my favorite is Folk Art for that. They have a silver and a gold. This one is called Pure Gold. And then they have a silver as well. And those are very shimmery. But I mean, other than those few special little things that I just mentioned, I just use the basic Apple Barrel paint. because I've got so much paint. I don't want to get it all over my board here. I'm gonna need to get out some more white. Now I don't sell my finished kits, so I'm not too picky about my edges, but if you want your edges to be clean, the sponge method does work very, very well, but I wouldn't use so much paint. See, right now they're being I'm being kind of messy with it. Have you seen sticking them on tape to paint? I have, yep. I don't do it, Carol, just because I feel like it takes me more time that way. And I like to be covered in paint when I'm done painting. I've been known to be out and about with paint all over myself. This is gonna be so cute. Hey Debbie from Florida, welcome. Hello Teddy. Hey Cindy. We're actually cruising along quicker than I thought we would with this one, so maybe we'll get to paint the truck or start painting the truck too. Like I said, it's gonna be my Christmas truck, this little one, but it doesn't matter. You can paint your truck whatever color you want to. My big one I'm keeping blue. I like the blue truck for most of the year, so I'll keep that one up all year, but then I'm gonna make just the little one for Christmas. Hi Kathy, hello Gail. Oh, welcome Teddy. So happy to have you here. All right, got our last little bone to paint here. Running out of white here. Let's see if I can get a little bit more off this brush without squeezing any more out of the bottle. Here we go. So this will be on the back part of our truck. Halloween. And then our last piece is going to be our license plate that says Boo. How should we do Boo? Should Boo be done maybe in like candy corn colors? I think maybe we should do that. Let me know what you think. I'm going to do the Folk Art Gold. I'm almost out of this one. On my buckle here. And it doesn't look from a distance like it's very different than the MDF that it's cut on, but I'll hold it up for you in a second and hopefully you guys can see the difference in the camera, how shimmery it is. Can you see that shimmer on there? It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it is really pretty in person. I love to do the gold. Candy corn, awesome, we'll go ahead and do that. Thank you. Hello, Mary. So then on the inside of my buckle, let's see what we want to do. I guess I'll just stick with purple on the inside since that part of the hat is purple. I'm just using my brush and being careful to try not go outside of the lines. Try to not go outside of the lines. Oh my goodness, I can't speak. All right. So then I'm also going to kind of look at where I want to place my bats to see if I want them to be black or if I want to make some colorful bats. I'm going to do this in black as well. If I can find that black piece that I was painting with earlier. Here it is. And then I'm going to go ahead and just lay this out. I'm gonna do an ombre effect, kind of like candy corn. So let me show you what I did last night on the one that I painted. We did Boo Crew if you're new here. So I'm gonna start with some white on our Boo, and then I'm gonna go down into some orange, and I'll end with yellow, and we just kind of blend them all together. And I'm gonna just use my brush to put some white on here for a minute, and then I'll spread it around with my sponge. See if I can make that work. All right, and one of the tricks to making this work is to make sure that your paint is still wet. So we're gonna try to move a little bit quickly here. I'm gonna go in with some orange next. I don't have a whole lot of space to work with. This Boo is kind of small. And then you might have to go back down into it, kind of just bring the colors back up and down into each other. That kind of smeared, it's not super white. I brought the orange up into that, but that's fine. And then I'm gonna go into my yellow for my last color. And I'm just gonna bring that up into the orange. And then I can come back down with the orange into the yellow again to kind of blend it a little bit more. Oops, and I brought the yellow up too high there. That is all right. So I'll get my orange and I'll come back down. You can just keep doing that until you're happy with your color. I do kind of want to put more white on here. All right, so there we go. There's our license plate that says Boo. Hey Carla. We have our main piece and then Halloween. So let's see, I could stick a bat up on the hat, and then I could do the bat in green or purple. What if I do a bat down here that's purple and then this one green maybe? I'll give us purple and green on all the spots. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So then we just have to glue these down, and then we can start painting our truck a little bit. These are actually just makeup sponges. So you can get these at like the dollar store has these, and I use them. You can wash them and they'll last even longer. I don't wash mine, I get lazy. And so when I'm done, like these were from yesterday, they get kind of crusty on the ends, and I just will cut the end off like this and reuse this part, but I also reuse this back part. So I reuse these multiple times, probably, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 times before I toss it. Okay, what did I say I was gonna do? I'm gonna do one green one and one purple one. Okay, so I'm gonna stick that one there. And then we're gonna do a purple. I don't know, this one might look silly against my red farm truck, but that's what it's gonna go on just because that's what I wanna paint. All right, so there we go. Let me see if I can lay it out for you guys on the truck real quick, just so you get the idea. So here's the truck, and I'll try to paint some of it with you guys too. This is the sitter part, so it'll actually, the tires go right in here and it sits on the shelf. Here's our license plate, that will go there. This part, oops, it's gonna be hard to move because of all the little pieces, but this part would be what gets inserted up here behind, like, so it looks like it's in the truck bed. And then this goes on the tailgate. So it'll be super cute. Like I said, I don't know if it'll work if it'll look the best on red, but that's what color I want my truck to be. Because I'm actually moving on to Halloween, or not Halloween, onto Christmas stuff after tonight's Halloween one. So let's go ahead. I'm throwing my pieces. Hold on, friends. Hopefully I didn't lose. I did. I lost another mirror. It's all right. It's here somewhere. I dropped it on the floor. I don't see it. Let me go ahead and glue these together real quick. Oh, there it is. I didn't drop it. Yay. So my favorite glue is the Stick Fast. Isn't the truck the cutest? I love it. I'm obsessed. I have done a few trucks now. Like I said, I did get this big one behind me. A friend of mine sells the giant one in her shop. So that's a 24-inch truck, but I'm only selling the small ones right now in my shop. So I got that big kit from her, and I painted that, and I did a fall one, and I've done Thanksgiving, and I believe this is my second, I know this is my second Halloween one. I think that's it so far, but I've got a few Christmas ones coming up that I want to do. I got just like an everyday family one that I'm going to do. There's a ton of different inserts for them. I think I've only got 4 or 5 on my website right now, but there's more coming. Just got to make the time to get down here and get them all the pieces cut and get it listed. And I love these kind of things because you can keep them out all year long and then just change it for whatever season, instead of having to store a whole bunch of big stuff. You just store the little pieces and have the big part that stays out all year. Okay. Ah, hello. I forgot to do the hat. So there we go. Set that over there. And then this will be fun trying to glue down all of the Halloween ones, but that's all right. Sometimes on the letters, I like to just do it right on the board instead of putting it on each individual letter. The glue is extremely sticky, so you want to be careful that you don't glue yourself to your project or to yourself. But what's good about it being sticky is that you can pretty much glue it down and use it. I mean, it's pretty good. Of the one you're working on. Yes, that's what I thought. I like changing it out. And then, like I said, I love the trucks, so I don't have to have a whole bunch of different stuff out. I just have that truck out and change it with the seasons. All right, this is going to be hard to do to not get glue outside of like the outline, but I'm going to do my best here. It does dry clear, but it'll have a little bit of a shine to it if the glue gets outside of it. So I still try to be careful. And maybe from the screen it might look like I'm using a lot, but there's hardly any glue actually going on here, so it doesn't take a whole lot. I barely squeeze any out, and I just kind of spread it around where I need the piece to stick. So there's that one. Hey Tony! Hey Susan, how are you? Okay, I'm gonna set those off to the side, and we have still got about 15 minutes before the next presenter comes on. So I'm gonna start painting the truck with you guys so that you can see that as well. So here's our little mirrors, and then we got some tail lights. Back part of our truck. I'm just gonna kind of push all of the pieces off to the side here real quick. And like I said, I do want this truck to be red. It's gonna be my Christmas truck. And I'm gonna use Cardinal Crimson just because it's a red that I have sitting here. That's pretty Christmassy. I'm gonna put it on a different plate because I don't want any colors getting mixed in with my red so that my truck looks dirty. I guess it'd be all right to look vintagey. Oh, Susan, it's going really good. Thank you for asking. Really good. All right, so I'm just gonna paint this entire thing red. You can skip around where the mirrors are and things like that if you want to, because it's gonna have the 3D elements on top of it. Sometimes I skip around it, sometimes I paint over it. It just depends. I mean, really it's just laziness to me when I don't skip around it. See what I did there? It's just easier to just continue painting the whole thing instead of trying to go around it. It's quicker. Sometimes though, when you're working with big projects, like this part, I'll probably skip around. Doesn't make sense to fill that whole thing in because it doesn't need to be painted. But like this is going to be easier instead of going around to just go right down in there like that. And then our tires are actually, theirs are going to be black, so I don't need to go all that way down. Some of this is going to be covered too, but instead of worrying about what's covered and what's not, I'm just going to paint the whole thing real quick. Oh, you're welcome, Gina. Have a good evening. Hello, Diane. Love these trucks. The blue truck is my favorite for most of the time, like I was saying a little bit ago, but I absolutely love to have a red truck for Christmas, so I have to paint this one red so that I have one of each. I'm gonna leave some of my fall stuff up for a little bit, and I'll have the fall and this up, but then once Christmas is over I can go back to a blue truck. So, and I'll still paint the big ones too probably, but right now I just wanted to do a blue or a red truck. I don't know if any of this, I don't think any of this is going to be uncovered, to be honest, but we'll cover it just in case. All right, so there you have it. There's our truck. I'm going to go ahead and get some black down here for the tires real quick, and then we'll start working on the 3D parts to the truck. We might even be able to get this all done. I don't know. We'll see. So for me, when I do the base, this is the base that it'll sit in. I usually just do it in black, but you could do white, make it look like it's on snow, or it could be green, like it's driving on some grass, brown, like it's a dirt road, whatever you want. I just keep mine black usually. Okay. All right, so then we've got this part. Do I want this part to be black? I think I want this part to be black on my red truck. And then we'll have this part up here, which this back piece I'll keep red, and then this I'll do in like a brown so it will look like wood. I'm trying to think if I want this to be black or if I want to make it silver. I could do either. Let's do, what color? He's doing really good, thank you. Hey. Oh, I've missed a whole bunch of people hopping on. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry if I didn't say hi as you popped on. If you left me a comment, I will come back through and say hello to you, though. Okay. Should we do silver or should we do it in black? I have like a folk art silver color here. Sterling silver. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should do it in silver, and then like the back of this, when I get to Christmas, I can make it look like snow. I'm jumping ahead of myself right now, but that sounds fun. All right, this part I'm gonna do in red as well. Because it's still part of the truck, it's just kind of meant to bump it out for the inserts to fit. Ta-da! Silver, silver. All right, we're going with silver. Thank you for your input, friends. So I'm gonna get some silver on my plate. We're gonna do that part real quick. I'm trying to paint as quick as I can so y'all can see it. I'm gonna move my truck over here to the side a minute and let that part dry real quick. Get me a new sponge. Oh wait, did I do this the right side? Okay, yep, making sure. Silver doesn't cover the best, so there's a couple things you can do. You can paint gray underneath it or white first, or you can just do a couple of coats. So that's what I'm gonna do, is just a couple of coats. And I think this is gonna be so stinking cute with our Christmas stuff. I know I went from one extreme to the next because we just painted our Halloween silver and some black. Ooh, I could streak some black through it. I could do that. All right, so like I said, I'm probably gonna do a second coat on that, but look at how cute that is already. And obviously it's gonna have, like, this is gonna be my Christmas truck, but here you go again, so you can kind of see with something on it. I'm gonna go ahead and do, oops, moving stuff all over the place where it doesn't belong going. I'm gonna put some sky blue for my little mirrors, my side mirrors. Just a tiny, tiny bit of that. Sometimes this light blue needs to be painted a couple of times too. This is tiny and it dries quick, so I just kind of went over it a few times all at once instead of painting and letting it dry, painting and letting it dry. Just, I mean, it's pretty much dry when I'm done painting it. Okay, so there's those. And then I need to do my lights, and that's all that's left on here, right? Oh, this piece, the back part. So I'm gonna do my top lights in yeller. I'm just gonna use the yellow that I have out. It's like a mustardy yellow. If I didn't have it out already, I probably would use a bright yellow, but it works just as good. Hey, Connie. I could do the tiny tree in the mirror. Let's see, what was I just doing? Yellow, here we go. I might do that, but I'm not gonna do it tonight, but I might do that because it is gonna be my Christmas truck, so. And then these are gonna be red as well. I guess I'm just gonna use the same red. It's not really gonna show up very well, but, because the truck's red, but we'll go ahead and like outline them or something to make them stand out better, give them some highlights. I'll do something once I'm all done with it and do some details. Okay. And then this, I just like to use, well, I usually use a brown, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my gold color, I think. Because it's a Christmas truck. Do you think that'll be too much? I think that'll look cute. I'm gonna go for it. Let's see what we can do. I still have my gold out. That's not gold, that's purple. There we go. Where are we at for time? We're still doing good. Still doing good. If you guys are finding me just from my business page, and you're not already part of the Craft Around the Clock group, make sure you go give us a follow over there. We have live crafting Monday through Friday, from early morning until late at night. And then we also have replays available, and sometimes there's lives on the weekends, but there's always replays at least on the weekends if we don't have any lives going. So always something fun. Need a little bit more. Just saw the comment about the tree in the window again, and I thought it was another comment. I was gonna say somebody else suggested that, but it was the same comment still. All right, so it didn't take hardly any paint for that part. And then this will go up here. And then like our Christmas trees, when we get to Christmas, will go in the little insert spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue it together and show y'all what it's gonna look like. I didn't paint the base, but it's gonna be black. I painted the important stuff so y'all can see. Let's get our little mirrors on here. And our little lights. I definitely think I'm gonna put some snow on my truck. It's gonna just be my Christmas truck. I guess it could be Valentine's too though. Or maybe I won't put snow on my truck. Maybe I'll have to put snow on like the accent pieces when I get to that part. And was that it? Oh, this got moved. No. There we go. I don't know how I bumped that and didn't notice it. Luckily it moved for me still. And then for this, I just kind of glue part of it on. I just run a little bit of glue on the bottom part. And then I just kind of eyeball where it's at here. But I do kind of look at it when I'm doing this part because I want to make sure that it's not crooked. Which I think it looks pretty straight. So there's my truck. Let me put our little boo thing on here. Like I said, this is not really for our boo. It's for... I don't know why I always have a hard time. Oh, you know why I have a hard time with my insert? Don't be like me and stick your thing here. It has to go up higher. It's fine. It'll still sit on here. It's just not going to go down in the truck very far, in the bed of the truck very far. So obviously this is not a Halloween truck. It is my Christmas truck, but isn't that cute? So that's how it all works. And then I actually use Velcro for my pieces. You could use little magnets, or if you want it to just be permanently, like I want this probably to be just my Christmas truck, I might just glue my Christmas pieces to it when I'm all done. So there you go. You guys got 2 projects tonight. Hey, Martha. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, friends. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. The next live crafter should be up in just about 2 minutes, so stick around. If you're not following the Craft Around the Clock group yet, go over and give us a follow. Oh no, you're in Canada. That's a bummer, Maria. I wish I could ship there. Shipping's such a pain. All right. Oh, thank you, Susan. Thank you. You guys have a good night. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.